Let's talk about parenting time schedules. There is equal access parenting time, which is like 50-50. We all have an equal amount of time with the kids, or there are unequal parenting time schedules. And then there are special schedules where we have school year summer or somebody lives out of state. So let's start with the equal parenting time schedules. The most common ones where we are in the state of Minnesota are kind of depending upon the age of the children, a 2-2-3, a 5-2-2-5, and a week on, week off. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 2-2-3. This is a very popular equal parenting time schedule for people that have small children. When I say small children, I mean maybe kids under like 6 or 7 or so, maybe under elementary school age, younger than second grade. They're going to do this 2-2-3. So this is a rotating schedule from one week to the next. So starting with week 1, mom would have Monday overnight into Tuesday, Tuesday overnight into Wednesday. Typically would end with like school drop off or daycare drop off or whatever. Dad would then have Wednesday overnight into Thursday, Thursday overnight into Friday. And then mom would have the weekend, which would be Friday overnight into Saturday, Saturday overnight into Sunday, Sunday overnight, ending on Monday. Then week 2, dad would have Monday, Tuesday, mom would have Wednesday, Thursday, dad would have Friday, Saturday, Sunday into Monday, and then it would start over again. That's the 2-2-3. The 5-2-2-5 gives a little more stability because mom would have every Monday and Tuesday, dad would have every Wednesday and Thursday, and then in week 1, mom would have the weekend. So she'd have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, ending on Monday. But then remember, every Monday and Tuesday are hers. So then she would have Monday and Tuesday again, right? There's your 5. And then dad would have the Wednesday, Thursday, and then it would be his weekend. So dad would get Friday, Saturday, Sunday overnight into Monday. That would be his 5. And then we would go back to mom having Monday, Tuesday. That is a schedule that works for children who are a little bit older, so they can sustain like a 5-day stretch without one of the parents. So that's sometimes what you see kind of between like ages 7 and 12 or somewhere thereabouts. Then the week on, week off is great for older kids who don't want to have a bunch of transitions. They're 13 plus or something like that. And they are like, hey, I'm cool. Let's do a week at mom's house and a week at dad's house. And either parties will have exchanges be like Monday, your time would end dropping off at school and the next parent's time would start picking up from school, or sometimes people will do them on Fridays so that you can utilize the school again. But a lot of people avoid doing it on like Saturday or Sunday so that they're not breaking up the weekend, and then they don't have to exchange between each other. It's just a clean drop off at school, a clean pickup at school, and we're not crossing each other.